My mentor, who is worth too many millions to count, taught me this one single lesson. And so you listening to this 5-minute video will essentially give you millions of dollars of value. And so I was talking with him the other day, and he was asking me a question. He was like, Stefan, what is the purpose of business? Why do people get into business? Because I was struggling, right? I was asking him a question. I was having a difficult time. And so I was like, well, people, like, the point of business is that one company, one entity provides products and or services to another company or person to solve their problems, and then get paid in accordance to the size of the problem that they solve. He said, great. He's awesome. And so with that, how come we don't focus more time on the actual problem and the prospect that we are serving, and we spend so much time fixating on the nitty-gritty nuances of the business, like the marketing and the email and the copy and everything else they write? And he was explaining to me that if you had a better offer, almost every other problem in your business would be solved by fundamentally solving better problems for somebody else, right? I'll give you an example. If you went out there and you told people that you solve people's headaches, you would maybe be able to make a couple bucks, you'd be able to serve a couple of clients, right? But if you went out there and you were able to solve brain cancer, for example, like some incredible feat that not many people could do, if at all, you would probably get paid a lot more. And even if your email copy was shit, and even if your ads were shit, and even if your cold call team sucked, and even if you were bad at sales, you would probably be able to sell people easier simply due to the nature of your offer and the magnitude of the problem that you solve and the positioning and the framing of your offer. And so with that being said, he's asking me, how come we don't spend more time researching our prospects in depth? What are their wants? What are their desires? What are their needs? What do they struggle with? What don't they struggle with? What do they like? What don't they like? How do they communicate? How do they feel affectionate? And all these questions to figure out truly what they want and who they are and how they operate. And we spend so much time trying to work on the nuanced things like the copywriting and switching our script and fixing our calendar settings in Go Level and our pre-nurture automation sequence that in reality do nothing, because we can switch all those things every single day and tweak them for the rest of our lives, and we will see minor improvements. But if you change your offer to be positioned as something that solves more of a problem, that is more tailored to your prospects, that is more specific, that is more detailed and relevant to them and their current pain points, no matter how shit everything else is, you will make more money because of the magnitude of the problem that you solve and the relevancy and the belief that people have and hold and associate with it. And it was, to me, still such a profound lesson that I had, that everything revolves around this one simple concept, yet nobody understands it. And people start businesses all the time for the sake of what? For the sake of making money. And they forget that the fundamental component of starting a business is solving somebody's problems. Literally solving somebody's problems, yet that is the one thing that goes over all our heads. And that's why we struggle so much with such small nuanced things like our email copy and our subject lines and our outreach channel and what we should say and how we should sell them. When if we just took more time to research our prospects and learn more about them and their true wants, needs, and desires, and what it is that they're actually looking for, not just more clients, but the nuanced small things like the deliverables and what it takes from there and things that they like, things that they don't like, how they learn, etc. Everything else will become easier as a result of that one thing. Now, this lesson to me is still so profound and still so crazy, and I still have a hard time wrapping my head around it. Maybe you don't understand it yet. Watch the video again. Watch the video back and just listen to it again, because at the end of the day, our businesses are built around our customers. And so the more we can solve for them, the more specialized we can get for them, and the better results we can get for them, and the more relevant we are to them, the more money we make, the better results we get. Everything is a flywheel as a result of that one thing. And so if you can solve for this one mechanism that a lot of people miss out on, you'll make a ton more money. And if there's one thing that my mentor has taught me more than anything else, it's that the basics pay a lot bigger dividends than the nuanced things, than the advanced stuff. Because, you could have the best closer in the world, right? With the best sales tactics. If he's selling on a shitty offer, he won't do as good if you just had a good offer. And so dialing in the basics, the absolute fundamental components of a business, which number one is solving a problem for somebody else, will help you make more money, even if everything else behind sucks. So do yourself a favor and pay more time and attention to your prospects and what they truly need. And the best way to figure this out is by asking them. Literally go out there and talk to them and do real market research. Don't hypothesize, don't guess, don't just assume. Go out there and truly seek, not just seek to make a better offer, seek to understand, seek to listen, seek to know. And I can promise you, you'll make a ton more money. Alrighty? So, that's my lesson of the day. Hope this can help you make a ton more money, and as a result, service your clients better. Peace.